All right, folks, welcome back as we start to get back to normal around here. Today we're going all the way back to, I know this is kind of crazy, but I actually think this might be the most stable, least dropped in price MetaZoo sealed product release that actually survived like the major crash, like of the last, 18 months, 2 years? So today we're going all the way back to the playful, fun meme set, making fun of Magic 30th. The MetaZoo 30th reprint silly boxes. So my patron, JDJ Sapphire, I haven't seen you in forever. Jeremy, all the way over there on the other side, the good old US of A. I think he's trying to get a whole set of these. I think that's his, I'm not sure if he's grading them or what he's doing. Obviously, Jeremy, keep in mind, we can grade one by PCG for free. I don't know if you want any of these graded, if you're just trying to collect a free set or what you're going for. I'm not really sure if you're just trying to keep them all, not free, raw versus graded. I'm not really sure which plans are there. But anyways, in this video today, we're going to go back and discuss what's been going on with the old MetaZoo world. We're going to discuss kind of the Rudy the Cran Eater delayed promo, special launch that we have been trying to deal with for a while now. We're going to discuss the Hello Kitty thing today, and we're going to discuss some other little small things with the future of MetaZoo. And there you go. Starting off with a very, very beautiful Dr. Crawling Sand there. Remember, the value of these cards and packs, just so everybody knows, give everybody a quick rundown. These little MetaZoo 30th meme things, the fungible tokens. Meme but non-foil. So overall, these little boxes have been really stable. I think even right now, they're maybe, what, $35 plus tax, so what, $40 a piece on the open market, a reverse little froggy. So we got non-foil, reverse, and then the goodies. They haven't really gone up or down. They never collapsed in price, never really spiked. A little melted path. Not really much has changed. What's interesting is, like, even the single cards actually have pretty good sales volume on, like, even eBay. It appears to me, since it's such a small set, a lot of people are trying to collect them. Because, again, 16 card set. Here's a reverse. So I think, obviously, the toughest to get is, going to be your regular holos. And they are difficult to get, folks, just so everyone's aware. Some of these are pretty pricey. I think, like, some, like, cards 7 and 8. I think one of them was like, was the ink? Red ink? No, invisible ink in this product. Like, if you get a regular holo, I think it's like card 7 or 8. It's not even a special card. My goodness. Those things, like the last few sold on eBay, are between like $40 and $70. It's pretty ridiculous. Like, it's just certain ones are tougher to pull, right? The non-holo, just regular cards in this product, I'd say they're probably maybe $1 a card. Nothing fancy. The reverses can be a couple dollars in certain ones. Some people like to kind of collect that kind of thing. And another crawling man. Well, Jeremy, that's 2 identicals in a row there. I think the reason you probably wanted to go with this box open. Ooh, there you go. Never Starting Fire Crystal. Very clean looking card. Gorgeous on the holo there. So I believe your kind of goal is, I'm thinking you're trying to go for a set. Cause I thought didn't we already do some of these for you in the past? Melted Path, that's a reverse. It does, I think you get 1 regular holo, sometimes 2 in each box. Obviously, there's no track printing with metas. Hey, Cryptid Cam. Okay, so that one so it looks like you are getting 2 per box. Again, it's MetaZoo, so they don't use track printing in that kind of algorithm. It is a truly randomized, hand-packed product. So these things can have very, very large variances. You can get a box that's just straight up garbage. You can get one that's just really, really good, or you can just get a normal one. Anyways, so I wanted to kind of bring that to everyone's attention there, and I want to see if we can actually get a full set today. That's kind of my curious thing. Again, overall mark, hey, All Hallows Eve. This is a reverse one. I think the regular ones of this, I remember people talking about it, and I had some patron messages on this many months ago. I think these are like $10-20 a card in the normal holo, a couple bucks in the reverse, and then again, the regular non-holo anything they're not really that sought after or anything. Some people just like to have them, but there's not a lot of financial value or demand for them. The Cryptid Can. These things do. The quality of this particular product, though, in the foiling was really, really good. It was really, really well done compared to some of the earlier MetaZoo sets. The contrast, the colors, and the layer of foiling does seem to be improved as the years went on. Ooh, there you go. There's a real nice hit. Like, I look at this card compared to some of the earlier MetaZoo videos I did, like the foiling, like the quality of it is really, really flashy on there. So on that box, by the way, that was the only holo we got. So on, was that box 3 or 4? So that one we did not have multiple holos. That was a tougher box, but at least we did get a holo that was actually different, But that is the That's the uncertainty of it. So, well, let's go ahead and prep and open all these. And then let me tell you what else is going on. So, obviously, I've been fighting with pretty much the factory and shipping logistics on also the MetaZoo Rudy the Crayon Eater special promotion with like 3 or 4 promos, and it's got a Rudy and there's crayons that attach to my face kind of thing. We've been dealing with just endless delays on the thing. It's been extremely frustrating. But I'm hoping, so I've seen pictures, and apparently it's finally done. And now we're just hoping to get it moved over to the US here and get everything. And I want to verify that there's no issues and it's actually printed correctly and it doesn't look like crap. And then we can hopefully, within the next 30 days, finally run a fun little MetaZoo. We haven't done anything MetaZoo or a promo or anything like that in months. It's been so long. I get some of you all out there been messaging me like, Rudy, you haven't run a MetaZoo sale, or you haven't. I know you do box openings, but you haven't done a MetaZoo promotion or a cool new promo in so long. I said, we've been trying. We've been trying. I assure you, we've been trying. But as you guys have seen with everything from Sorcery to Lorcana to One Piece to all these things, I mean, you know, life can be very challenging with a lot of delays and a lot of challenges. And, you know, sometimes we all got to be pretty patient, man. It can be very volatile and very frustrating. And, you know, we are in a world where there is a lot of frustration and anger and a lot of financial pressure out there, you know? So, which brings me to the next part of Rudy's ramble conversation here. As Jeremy, I get you ready for these last few. There we go. Okay. There we go. So we got 3. So we got 7. We've opened 3 already. Here we go. Let's go for number 4. But again, I just, like I've been talking to everybody about, you know, as much as I like to tell you all these things, oh, it's all going to go up into the moon, and we still remain in a very flat to negative market. Oh, really? 2-0. I am not seeing any huge upticks across the board. It could be Magic, Pokemon, could be Yu-Gi-Oh! It could be, I mean, the only thing that's probably doing good, that's actually having price appreciation in the market. Ooh, there you go. 30th anniversary. We got, that was the number 5. That is a new one there. That one's a really nice looking one. That is a ton of holo on there, and it's really clean looking. So finally, okay, we got a different one at least. So I think I was going to say Disney Lorcana, but even then, the next wave's about to hit the market. So I would expect easily a 20, 30, 40% price drop. Until then, another 60 days, we get another wave, and who knows what that'll level out at. One Piece is probably doing the best out of all categories with that. Oh, another All Hallows Eve. Okay, so that box we did have 2. Besides that, Pokemon, really? Now that is by far the best 30th box we've opened so far, Jeremy. This is a triple one, including the Concave, Decagon, Aura. Very nice. I think One Piece is doing really well, and of course, obviously, Pokemon is still selling and doing really well, but the price is being soft, and you can't flip them for quick tendies anymore. Has made a lot of people, oh, Pokemon's over and dead. There's no, you know, well, all we've done, folks, is we've returned to a normal Pokemon market. We got a reverse New Year's. I mean, it's really, Pokemon to me feels like we're back in 2018 with the XY era. And just like 2018, I think most people are going to miss out. Most people are not realizing the insane accumulation opportunity that people have right now because, again, you know, economy is rough. Cash is actually worth a lot of money. Interest rates are high. You know, collectibles and CCGs just aren't as attractive as they were, you know, a couple years ago. In 2019 and 2020, you know, there's a, you know, when interest rates were 0, what are you going to do? Leave your money in the bank, getting 0%? You're going to risk it in the market or go for a couple % dividend yield? You know, there really just wasn't, you know, within, of course, 2020, the price crashed and swings, and then it went back up. 2021, boom. 2022, crash. It's very volatile. And a lot of people just, you know, aren't a fan of that. Oh, my God, we're getting just a bunch of non-hollows, Jeremy. And, you know, obviously in 2023, you know, a lot of people are saying, Rudy, why should I buy anything? Why should I buy Magic, Pokemon, MetaZoo, Flesh and Blood, One Piece, Rudy Piece? Why should we buy anything when I could just get 5% on... Oh my God, that was a terrible box. Holy crap, Jeremy. That was a trash box, dude. Holy crap. That was the worst one yet. You know, it's tough to argue against that. Oh my God, really? You know, I'll tell everyone, you know, unfortunately, you know, if I had the get-rich-quick secret, everybody, if I had something I could share with you all or find a way to help you all make a bunch of quick money or this and that, obviously, you know, we would discuss it on this channel, but I don't. You know, the real reality of life is, holy crap, we are on a dry streak, sorry. I'm trying to talk about what's going on, but this is, please be a holo, a reverse. Holy smokes, Jeremy, we are on an awful streak. That's 2 boxes in a row of just straight trash. That was pound town, like literally Chuck Norris is with your woman on a date. That was terrible. Oh my goodness. Still nothing. Are you serious? All right, come on. Oh my God, still nothing. Like, I mean, if we're gonna reseal a pack, we might as well put G.I. Joe cards in it. Oh my God. Still nothing. What happened to the video? How did we start off so good? Oh. What? This video just became literally a floating dumpster. Come on. Oh my God. A reverse. 3 boxes in a row of straight trash. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, hold on. So 4, 5, 6. So we start off 8 holos. We are on literally the 10th last one. So we had 8 holos, really good hits. Again, these are the cards you want. These are the $10 to $30 cards each. Like, what? Oh my gosh. Sorry, Jeremy. Dude, we are getting annihilated. How did we start off so good and then just turn into... Are we really going to end this video on just straight, like Rudy's trashed? Oh my God. Not even reverses? Okay, last 2 packs. Come on, holo, anything. Nothing. Last pack of the video. Come on. Come on. Holo something. Oh my God. Are you serious? Well, Jeremy, the first 5 boxes were amazing. Box 6 and 7 became weak. 8, 9, and 10 became straight trash. That was weird. I guess that's part of it. And ladies and gentlemen, that is what, by the way, again, fantastic card quality. Look at the condition of the corners and the printer cutting. God, these things have come a long way. Look how consistent and nice that is. Wow, that's really disappointing. So we ended up with this. That's pretty much our hits there. We did not hit the one I was talking about. There's a, not red or blue ink, but invisible ink. Seems to be one of the most expensive ones in this, which again was that $40 to $80 card. Which again, when a little box of these are $40 a piece on the open market, hitting even hitting a bunch of $10, $20 cards is pretty significant when you're only paying, under, when the price of the boxes are not very expensive. It's not really a high benchmark, but man, bro, we got wrecked on those last couple boxes. Jeez. Let me finish my conversation here. But anyways, thanks for being a very kind patron, Jeremy. Obviously a long-term friend. Haven't seen you in years, and obviously send me a message or a text or an email or a patron, whatever you want to do. Let me know if you want one of these PCG graded for free. If you want multiple of them graded, I'll give you a special price. Or if you just want to leave them raw, I know you already have some other ones. I don't know if you're collecting them all or trying to get a graded set or raw set. Anyways, I just want to comment a few last things in the market. I'm still waiting to see how the market's going to absorb this Hello Kitty launch, which is the first major IP crossover for MetaZoo. There was quite a bit of hype about it, and then of course, as with everything, sorcery, Magic the Gathering, everything has delays. And then all of a sudden, ever since we've had a delay, it seems like the hype really softened on the Hello Kitty ever since they announced delays, and even the TCG player package, I think got moved from November to December. And again, the Hello Kitty was supposed to be like a Halloween-themed cryptid carnival thing. But now it passed October, got moved to November, and now some stores and TCG players going to be December. And it's like, well, I mean, it seems like the interest in it is really fallen off a cliff. And unfortunately, I believe some of that is going to be due to delays, not to the product itself, because nobody actually has the product in hand right now. We don't have it. I can't even do a box opening. I don't have the information to do anything about it. I can't discuss it. I can't make promo. I can't, unfortunately, that is one of the weaknesses to the MetaZoo ecosystem is, I can't even make like fun videos and certain things. And it was like the sorcery launch we did, I couldn't even do a cool assembly line video because, all this disaster behind the scenes with the items and delays and issues on playmats and, and then the videos get scrapped and we don't get to have fun with it. And it kind of sucks, man. So I do know MetaZoo also has, after the carnival thing, they've got that fancy schmancy first premium legacy set, which I believe is just fancy spellbooks. So I'm not sure how that's going to go. Again, that's another new direction for MetaZoo on their first premium style product. It'll be interesting to see how the market values that and what kind of what kind of actual demand there's going to be for the cards themselves. That's really what it comes down to. Because when you look at across the history of MetaZoo, I mean, the MetaZoo 30th boxes are doing phenomenal. Native still probably doing the best-selling, most stable set because of the demand for the cards in the box. A lot of stores just crack the boxes, and when stores have the option to open a box and actually have cards of value in demand, and it has a tight print run, well, it creates stability in the marketplace, which makes it hold up and gives more confidence to stores, consumers, and everybody. Obviously, the UFO Wilderness era with the spike in print runs as the economy went down continues to be kind of that stain on the brand. Original Cryptid Nation, first edition has been continued to drift lower as people liquidate to raise capital. I don't really think that's MetaZoo related. We're just seeing that across the board with all Pokemon, even old vintage sealed Magic, new Magic. A lot of liquidations of pretty much people just raising capital. So we have to be careful not to mix or point fingers at any particular brand, whether it's Magic, Pokemon, MetaZoo, Flesh and Blood, Lorcana, One Piece, blah, blah, blahs, and the Weisseroonies and, Weisswolds. Overall, when you have a market across the board moving in sync together, that tells you it's not related to the brand. I think I'm most interested. I think the biggest surprise I have is probably going to be the Fall and Nightfall box prices. That really caught me off guard because that one was not overprinted with some 50, 100,000 box print run. At least I don't think it was. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. I thought the print run on that was like 25,000. It was pretty low, wasn't it? Or am I wrong? Maybe it was higher. I thought it was pretty low. To see Nightfall go down from a couple $100 a box, that one really surprised me. Because, like I said, the Native and Seance holding up and continue to be pretty stable in the newer MetaZoo sets does not surprise me because the print runs are tight and they're just good products. But I was very surprised by the Nightfall. That really surprised me. So that's about it, folks. Obviously, still part of MetaZoo. Wish things were obviously a little bit more smooth, but life is challenging, and I don't think the public understands the difficulties it is to really manage and bring products to market. The public will never give its fair feedback because it's not necessary for the public to be aware of the complexities and the difficulties behind the scenes. You don't want a company sending out daily notices of delays and fights and phone calls and emails. You don't want that being dumped on the market all the time, and because it's just not a good customer experience. So a lot of that is hidden behind the business side of things, and it is very challenging. It's a lot of work and it's a lot of volatility and money and stress, and I don't think I just don't think that the full difficulty that these companies go through and deal with of work is really appreciated enough many times by the end user and the public. And again, it's not their job to, but at the same time, some of the things that are always said about behavior is just sometimes it's not warranted. Now, on the other side of the coin, when Wizards of the Coast takes Magic and just does dumb shit and dumps their own products on Amazon, then devalues their own stuff and doesn't understand why people aren't buying, and then overprinting everything. And even after the crash, when every other card game has cut print runs, and Wizards and Hasbro says, F this, we do what we want, and they continue to get annihilated, the company's stock is clobbered, and the company itself is struggling, well, that's a little different. Now you're talking about self-infliction from bad choices and refusing to adapt in a new environment. And that's one thing that smaller companies, Flesh and Bloods and MetaZoos and even One Piece, even though it's owned by a big company, even Weiss with Bushy Road and some of these things, they have the ability to tighten print runs. And every single one of these companies has tightened print runs to navigate the new normal, which is 2023. And companies who do navigate and do evolve and do not fight the market, they adjust with the market, they will be fine. They will make it through this weak time, and I assure you all, just like these tough times and negative times where nothing does anything positive, it's not exciting and sexy, I assure you all, sometime within the next couple years, could be next week, next month, next year, 3 years, 5 years, or 69 years, there will be another bull run, the market will shift, economy will change, interest rates will change, and everyone's going to go, oh my God, Rudy, could you imagine if you had bought those $89 Rudy draft boxes on Magic? Could you imagine if you had bought those MetaZoo boxes for $50 a piece? Could you imagine All those Weiss boxes that were on clearance for $50. Could you imagine those Pokemon boxes for like 90 to 100? There will be that time. Rudy's an old fart. I've been through 3 or 4 bull and bear market cycles of booms and busts. I've seen everybody come and go. And I always see the new wave of people that come in the industry, the wave of people that leave the industry. When you do something long enough, you can tell the people that are going to be around, you can tell the people that are going to come and go, and you can always get a vibe of who's going to kind of stand the test of time. And no matter what you all think, I still think MetaZoo will make it. I've never doubted that MetaZoo is going to fail, because they've already made it through the worst. We've already been through the bottom. You know, we are pushing into 2024. As we go into 24 and 25 in the next couple of years, we've already been through the last 18 months of just devastating market, just nastiness. And I think Flesh and Blood it's going to continue to just expand around the globe. I think MetaZoo is going to shock people as they release and they find their way to expanding their brand and IP. Whether that's crossovers with Hello Kitties, Power Rangers, and Rudy, or I don't even know, something. They will find their way because they're going to keep going until they find something that sticks. Similar to Weiss. If they have to go the IP crossover route instead of just using their own brand, maybe that's a future. We don't know. Maybe that's their version of Universes Beyond with what Magic's doing. It's the same thing with Pokemon. People acting like Pokemon, the new Scarlet Violet era Pokemon, where it's all dead. I was like, you're all a bunch of Timmies. You don't see it. We are in a bear market, also known as an accumulation phase. If this was Wall Street and you had 401ks, retirement accounts, if you are not maxing out the most amount of money you can get into the S&P 500 in these times, I'm sorry, you're a Timmy. You don't see what some of the wealthier smart money sees. This is a turbulent, discounted time where people are negative on the future, which means future valuations of everything has been reduced. The probability of long-term success is actually skewed more favorably to all of us. But people don't. Everybody wants to be, the world's ending. Everything's, government, politics, everything's coming to an end. The world's trash. And yeah, of course there's always bad things happening. I'm not going to act like there's not bad things happening. But the difference is, I'm going to say it. Make fun of me. You got to hang on. You got to stay the course. And you have to make decisions that will stand the test of time, that are based on long-term decisions. And what happens in long-term decision making is usually you look like an idiot in the short term. People watch my video, you guys really don't think when I post a collection video or a MetaZoo video, you don't think I'm going to get people that are going to get angry and make fun of me? Of course they are. But those same people, all those people who comment below, all the people who make fun of me, all the people who bash me on other YouTube channels and social media, those are my marketing people. I don't advertise. I have no marketing budget. I need those people to put my name out there to get people to discover myself in brands like MetaZoo, Magic, Pokemon, Fab, Sorcery, Flesh and Blood, and every, One Piece and Weiss and blah, blah, blah. We need that. So sometimes you need to have the perspective that I have may change how you view and see things. And usually, less intelligent, Timmy-like people, they build a life around being angry and, oh, look what Rudy's doing. But they don't realize they're helping me get more attention. When patrons, leave and curse me out, those people, introduce my name to new people and they take their slot. It resets the individuals as we go through market cycles and we get new people, new cycles, and the weaker-minded, more volatile people go away. And historically, the people who do things long-term get very wealthy and very successful. But it's a dirty, long path. And people, it's not sexy, it's not fun. But we'll make it. We always do. I have no concern about that. I think many times it's just disappointing that I know as well as you guys know, markets change. And by the time people realize they change, they end up buying at the inflated price. They end up buying and they miss out on tremendous opportunity. It's happened since the dawn of mankind, and it'll happen till the end of time. Thanks for listening, folks. Have a beautiful day. Jeremy, take care of yourself, sir. Be healthy. Build wealth. Be wealthy. And spend time with good people, man. Life's short. Miss you, man.